Lightly regarded in preseason forecasts, Weston emerged as the top team in the Wild Division of the Western Connecticut Conference while compiling a 9-1 regular season record. Last weekend, the Trojans were edged out by Bethel 6-0 in a battle for the WCC title. Weston's run-and-shoot offense showcases running back Randy Dembski and quarterback Dean Moore. Ansonia will be gunning for their 9th Class S playoff victory in 12 postseason appearances. The undefeated Chargers concluded their regular season with a thrilling 14-7 win over Naugatuck for the Naugatuck Valley League Championship. Running back Kevin Sharkey leads a formidable ground attack that also features Bull Kinnebrew and Dennis Tinney, while quarterback Keith Pelotowski has thrown for 15 touchdowns. From Jess Dow Field on the campus of Southern Connecticut State University, it's Weston against Ansonia for the Class S CIAC title on Cable 10 Sports Valley High School Football Game of the Week. Hello again, everyone. Ed Clements along with Buddy Chernovitz from Jess Dow Field on the campus of Southern Connecticut State University. Buddy, the snow has rolled in here a lot sooner than the forecasters had predicted, and we're playing on this artificial turf. It's Jess Dow Field, and the snow falling at this time, how is it going to affect the outcome of this football game? Already it's snow covered.
I asked some of the officials at Southern. They're not quite sure themselves about the effect that the snow is going to have to the surface. They know it's hardened up, and they're not sure whether the slipperiness of the field will be affected and the passers will be affected. So we're going to have to see. Southern officials are not sure themselves. All
right, we have gray skies, and it is snowing lightly at this time. What about the visibility?
Visibility is going to be tough. I think it's going to be tough holding on the football, especially throwing game. And Weston is a team that's going to try and throw the ball. They like to attack the outside, and it's going to affect the runners, the throwers, and it's going to affect the receivers in this football game. There's no question about it.
All right, now Kevin Sharkey did not practice during the week. He did come out and had a practice yesterday before this football game, and from the Naugatuck game he had a slight stretch of the ligament. A knee problem for Kevin Sharkey. Now, right now, the coaching staff feels that they're going to start him offensively. At this time, he's not going to see any defensive action unless they absolutely need him. Of course, Kevin Sharkey, a big part of that Ansonia offense.
Certainly, if he's not 100%, it's going to affect the ability of that Ansonia football team to get outside and also the throwing game. So he's a big question mark, and it's going to be interesting to see how that knee is affected by the cold weather, especially in the field, because the field surface is a lot harder than playing on grass, natural grass.
All right, now we have both seen the roster of the Weston Trojans. They're a small team. As a matter of fact, in their conference, they are the smallest team in the Western Connecticut Conference, and Ansonia is a big football team.
Quickness for Weston is going to be important. They're going to have to be able to take advantage of that quickness and to be able to stay away from some of that big front of the Ansonia defensive people. I think offensively, their ability to hold on to the football is going to be a key to the game because they're going to have to keep it out of the hands of Ansonia and use that quickness to their advantage.
And we'll be right back with the kickoff for this Class S title game right after these messages. Welcome back, everyone, and we're just moments away from this Class S title game, and we are at Jess Dow Field on the campus of Southern Connecticut State University. And Buddy Chernovitz caught up with the second-year head football coach of the Weston Trojans some moments ago, and he noted that Ansonia has been to this title game several times, and he asked the Weston coach how his kids would react in their first ever appearance in a CIAC state final.
Well, you know, we've been the last 3 weeks now involved in championship games, and we're involved in a championship game in our division to win it. And then we go for a championship game in our league. You know, we get beat 6-0. So we've been there before. We've just never seen the size that Ansonia possesses. And we've really stressed to our kids that we have got to stick to our game plan, be assignment sound, and not make any mistakes. And if we can do that and hopefully score some points, we should be able to make the game interesting.
Coach, the surface you'll both play on for the first time, how have your kids adjusted to it?
Well, we were able to get on it, and our kids, I think, adjusted to it pretty well. They're pretty excited, of course, about playing on the turf because we don't get a chance to do that, and I'm sure Ansonia is too. I really don't care, and our staff doesn't care, our players don't care whether it snows, rains, we throw the ball. So anything to make the game go faster, and they say the turf does, we like to get on it and give it a shot. So we don't think it's going to be a problem.
Coach, offensively, what do you have to do to be successful against Ansonia?
Well, we really feel that we have to be assignment sound, as I said before. We have to focus on what we're doing and execute our offensive game plan. I think we really have to attack the flank. We're a flank attack team as it is on the offense, and I really think that when we throw it, we just got to catch every ball today.
Coach, thanks for stopping by. Congratulations on getting here, and win or lose, you guys have had a great year, and again, congratulations.
Thank you. It's just a tribute really to our players and the parents in our community, because without their support and the players' efforts, we'd have never got this far. And it's just a great group of kids, and I'm just fortunate enough to be able to coach them this year.
Welcome back, everyone. But he also caught up with Jack Hunt, the third-year head football coach of Ansonia, and he talked about the condition of running back and star Kevin Sharkey.
Kevin's running fine right now. We're going to try to use him sparingly. We're just going to use him on offense for right now, but if we need, we'll put him in on defense. He's running pretty good.
Coach, the Weston team claims to be a running shoot type offense. I know you've seen them. Any adjustments that you've had to make on defense to adjust to their run and shoot?
No, we're basically going to stay in our 50. We may send linebackers a little more away from the trips or whatever. We're going to send that backside linebacker quite a bit, but other than that, that's about the only adjustment we made.
Coach, any concerns about the field and the conditions of the field with the snow?
No, I just walked across the field. The footing felt pretty good. Obviously, I'm not running on it, but it seemed pretty good.
Coach, you've been to the dance 2 times with 2 state championships. You're here for the 3rd time. Your kids ready for this one?
Oh, yeah, we're ready. There's nothing stopping us now. I mean, we want the #1. That's the only thing on our mind right now.
Once again, welcome back, everyone. The lights have been turned on here at Jestow Field. The snow has rolled in a whole lot of hours earlier, Buddy Chernovitz, than the forecasters had predicted. We are playing on an artificial surface, but you see that white coating out there. That is the snow that is falling very lightly, but very steady light snow. And we'll see how these young men from both high school programs react as this game progresses. Weston has won that opening coin toss, and they have elected to receive, and Bull Kennebrew will be kicking off for Ansonia, and we are underway. End over end, it's sailing out of bounds on the far side of the field, and there's the flag thrown. That'll be a 5-yard mark off against the Chargers, and they'll have to kick off again, and the snow is coming down just a little bit harder now. Weston, of course, in the Wild Division of the Western Connecticut Conference. And Coach Steve Golden has done a fine job in his 2nd year at the helm. Last year, the Weston Trojans were 2-8, and this year, 9-2.
Kennebrew will kick off again, this time from the 35-yard line.
So the Bull will have to do it all over again. Back deep to receive the Bull's kick will be the main running threat for the Weston Trojans, Randy Dembski. And Dembski should get the football inside his 20. And Dembski is finally taken down in the vicinity of the 34-yard line. Bull Kennebrew, the kicker on the tackle for the Chargers.
First down and 10 for the Trojans at the 35-yard line.
Ball comes straight up the middle. Kennebrew kicked the ball very well. Middle return as they're not trying to cut on this and get their footing early, and then you see Kennebrew right there with part of the tackle. Ball right around the 35-yard line, and Weston now with their run and shoot offense. We'll see what they're able to do with the field conditions.
Now, we've been told that they'll spread things out.
And they certainly do. One back, and they've got trips to this side.
And that is Dembski, the lone setback on first down, and they pitch it to Dembski, and Dembski gets outside. And he crosses the 40-yard line to about the 41 before he's taken down by Dennis Tinney.
Short motion by the fullback as he comes in short motion. The pitch gets him outside with the trips. Pretty good blocking on the corner. You'll see, don't see the short motion and the little pitch. And Dembski gets down into the sideline for about a 6-yard gain. Very good first down play for the Weston Trojans.
And we will take a look at that Weston offense after this play from scrimmage. 2nd and 4 for Weston at the 41. Just underway from here at Jestow Field. Moore's pass is incomplete to Dembski, and let's take a look now at that Weston Trojan offense.
Quarterback Dean Moore is going to have a very good game for them. Chris Hess in there,
3rd down and 4.
excellent running people, but they've got to have pretty good output from that quarterback.
Let's take a look now at that Ansonia defense. And of course, in that backfield, we do note that Kevin Sharkey is starting in the secondary. 3rd down, 3rd and 4, pressure as Moore rolls, has some open territory in front of him, incompleted pass as Dembski slipped trying to get back to the football.
Moore had the ability to put the ball down and run for the 1st down. He chose not to do so. Throws an incompleted pass. You watch as he gets outside on perimeter. He gets outside, contained, the end right there, unable to contain him, Sean Thomas, and then he puts the ball up, does not throw a very good pass. He tried to hit Dembski coming across, and they're in a punting situation.
Dennis Moore to punt.
And Dean Moore will do all the kicking for the Trojans of Weston. He's inside his 30, and he gets off the punt. And Ansonia, Kevin Sharkey fielding the punt and bringing the football close to his 40-yard line. Well, there's a switch. We were told coming into this football game that Kevin Sharkey would not see any special teams action. Eric Albert on the tackle for Weston. There's Kevin.
Sharkey gets the ball on the hop, does a good job, and Ansonia does a great job in special teams setting up the wall, and he gets back close to the 40-yard line with an excellent return as he drags himself forward for excellent yardage. Ansonia in good field position as they start their first possession.
Ansonia has it at their 39-yard line as they go into that I formation. Kinnebrew is the fullback and Sharkey's the tailback. And let's take a look now as we have a 5-yard mark-off and encroachment call against Weston. It'll be 1st and 5 for Ansonia. Let's take a look at that Ansonia offense.
Keith Belatowski, Kinnebrew, and Sharkey in that backfield. An excellent offensive line, and they've been able to move the football against everyone all year, and we'll see how they can handle the Weston defense.
Ball is at the 44. The Chargers open up in the I. The pitch, that's Sharkey. And Sharkey, the 1st down, and does not want to go down. Breaks it momentarily on the far sidelines as he gets into Weston territory before he's taken down by defensive end Pete Riley. It'll be a Charger 1st down.
Very poor tackling by Weston that time. Sharkey just taking a little pitch and getting to the outside. Kinnebrew on the lead block. He kicks the end out, gives Sharkey a lot of room, and then Kevin does a great job just pushing forward, not wrapping up there as you see all the missed tackles before he's finally ridden out of bounds.
And the line of scrimmage is the 43 of the Weston Trojans. 1st down for Ansonia. There's the bull. Tied up after a pickup of 3 on the play again by the defensive end, Pete Riley. Let's take a look now at that Trojan defense.
Riley's been in on the first 2 tackles. He's done an excellent job. They've got a good front, but they're very quick. Not a lot of size. We'll see how they handle the larger Ansonia people. Diudo, Flaherty, Pacheco, Burkowski inside have that weight advantage and size advantage.
Ansonia with the football at the 40-yard line early going. 2nd and 8. Sharkey banging off a tackle and picking up about 3 additional yards as he gets close to the 35-yard line before he's taken down by Dean Moore in the secondary.
Dean Moore on the stop.
A lot of room as Sharkey comes to the outside. Belatowski on the pitch. Kinnebrew turning and leading around the corner, and then Sharkey does a great job getting about 6 yards before Moore is able to drag him to the ground. They're down around the 35-yard line. Good drive as they start on their own 40, moving the ball very well with Belatowski handing off to either Kinnebrew and Sharkey.
Ansonia goes double tight ends, and they go to the wishbone on 3rd and short, and they give it to Tinney, and Tinney slides for the 1st down. Dennis Tinney out of the right halfback spot as he gets inside the 25-yard line of Weston. Ansonia methodically marching downfield.
See Kinnebrew and Sharkey leading for Dennis Tinney as Tinney just comes inside, picks a little hole, and darts through for excellent yardage. Another 1st down. Ansonia is coming in with their bigger people and just coming straight at Weston, driving them back off the football, and they're doing a good job. Nothing very fancy, as again they're into that power eye, wishbone look. They're just going to come right at them.
Ball's at the 24. Dennis Tinney again And Tinney behind the left side of that Ansonia offensive line, finally dragged down by Bill Capello in the secondary.
Capello on the stop.
Tinney again will go over that left side of the Ansonia offensive line and just pushes forward for about 7 yards. Excellent blocking up front, just following his people, doing a great job of staying and getting that yardage.
Second and short for Ansonia. Bull Kennebrew slides off the right side, and I believe he's picked up that first down. Taylor Moore, rover back on the tackle for Weston.
The size of Ansonia is going to take the toll after the second, third, and fourth period. As you see Kennebrew on a straight handoff, straight ahead for the first down. He breaks a tackle before he's knifed to the ground by number 80. Did a good job getting him to the ground. That was Moore, and Ansonia back again.
Kevin Sharkey off the right side, holding onto the football, getting close to the 10-yard line before he's taken down by defensive end Pete Riley.
Kennebrew made a great block on that one, leading Kevin Sharkey for another 3 yards. Backs are doing an excellent job up front, knocking people off the ball along with that offensive line, and they're creating some big seams in there for the running backs as they're down around the 10-yard line, as Eddie just said. Excellent drive by the Ansonia team, all running, no throwing.
2nd and 8 for the Chargers. Bull Kennebrew, touchdown Ansonia, a big hole off the left side.
10-yard touchdown run.
It'll be interesting to see how the Weston Trojans react to that drive. As we said, they've not been here before. That was an excellent drive, and they really just manhandled that team all the way down the field. Ansonia much bigger. With the field conditions, they may be able to just come right at them as they've done, and not worried about having to throw the football as they've got 6 points on the board. Kennebrew almost untouched right through there. A lot of seams inside, and they are running very well up the middle against the Trojan defense.
Well, Ansonia will be going for the point after. That is Nick Moran drilling it through the uprights. And timeout is on the field. And with Ansonia leading 7-0, let's take this timeout. Welcome back, everyone. Well, Buddy Turnovitz, Ansonia got their hands on the football, and they methodically went down the field. Kennebrew from 10 yards out with the Ansonia score. Dembski.
Woo! Little razzle-dazzle.
Throws it back. That's Capello with the football. Trying to get the corner is Capello, and he's taken out of bounds just outside the 20-yard line. Ridden out by number 26, Jamar Kelly. And check that, Brian Sharkey on the initial hit. Jamar Kelly cleaning up for Ansonia.
A little bit of a throwback here. This is a great play here. Is he will stop Dembski and then just throw the ball back. Ansonia does a good job staying in their lanes as they prevent a big gain here. See the initial attempt at tackling by Sean Thomas and then running out of bounds, number 85 for Ansonia Barrett, along with help, and the Trojans in possession.
And the Trojans want to put it up on first down. It's a completed pass on first down out to Randy Dembski. Brian Sharkey, monster back on the tackle.
More to Dembski, big play as they just come out of the backfield with the single back, and he breaks to the flat. Brian Sharkey was right on the tackle, though. They pick up 7. Good first down play for the Trojans from Weston as they need to establish a little bit of an offensive game here and get back some momentum for their offensive team and to keep that defense off the field.
Ball's at their 29-yard line, and they like to throw the football and they run and shoot. Dean Moore, pressured, gets it off. It is deflected. Might have been Pacheco who got his hands on the football for Ansonia. Goes as an incompleted pass on second down. It'll be 3rd and short. The ball resting almost at the Weston 30-yard line. First quarter action from here at Just Dow Field, campus of Southern Connecticut.
Comes to his left and then throws the ball up. You'll see someone with a hand there knocking the ball up into the air. There's the deflection, preventing the completion. Brings up a big 3rd down here. Weston has not really run the football. We'll see if they can do so right now. They need a first down.
Now they want to put it up on 3rd down. It is a screen.
Nice screen.
And Dembski is all alone out there with blockers in front of him. Randy Dembski has the first down.
Very well conceived screen as Dembski comes to this near side and then comes back to the middle of the field and catches the football right around the center position. You'll see him come and then back under it. Here he is, comes back under it, number 23, and just sits. Everybody for Ansonia is on the pressure for the quarterback. Ball outside and an excellent run for the first down yardage by Dembski. Good job, excellent throw, and the initial first down for Weston in their second possession here this afternoon.
Robbie Clark on the tackle for Ansonia. Weston has it at their 43. In motion, that is Taylor Moore, and Dean Moore wants to put it up to his brother. It is picked off, though, by Ansonia. And Ansonia has the football on the interception.
Moore did not really throw that ball very well. He had a receiver down the sidelines. You look at the Ansonia side of the field, they have a lot of fans here today following this football team as they want to take that third state title home. As he rolls to the outside, he throws the ball up, really doesn't set himself as you see there and just lets it float. Ball is down right to, there's the receiver on the outside, number 81 or 31 who was open, and then the interception, ball taken back just across midfield to the 49-yard line. Interception by Robbie Clark with an excellent interception, playing that center field out of the zone, and Ansonia's going to get a delay of the game as they did not get that snap off before that 25-second clock.
So Ansonia on the interception has the football back again. The scoreboard clock is not operating here because of at least partly because of the poor weather conditions here.
Big series for Weston on defense now. They've got to be able to stop Ansonia and not let this game get out of hand here in the first quarter.
High formation for the Chargers at their 46. There's the pitch. The Shark has the football, and he's taken down after a pickup of 2. Initial hit by Andy Reese, tri-captain Andy Reese of the Weston Trojans.
Taylor Moore does a great job, number 80 here, taking Kinnebrew out of the play. You'll see 80 come in and take Kinnebrew right here. And that forces Sharkey back inside, allowing the tackle to be made. But a nice job by Taylor Moore, the senior 6 foot, 170 pounder, as he took the outside away, forcing Sharkey back to the inside.
Ansonia has a second down, 2nd and 14. Pelotowski wants to throw on second down. Incomplete. He was hit as he was trying to get off the pass. Kevin Sharkey was the intended receiver, and Matroni was pressuring Pelotowski, put the hit on Pelotowski.
Matroni is going to get into the backfield. He'll come from the middle guard position, number 51. He's playing over the center, and he will get right to Pelotowski just as he released the football. Not a good throw. There was no one to the outside as someone missed an assignment. Brings up a big third down for Ansonia here as the Trojan defense needs to hold right here, get that offense back on the field, and to get some momentum for their football team back as Ansonia took this opening drive right down the field and scored.
Ansonia, pass play to Della Volpe on the third down. Pelotowski's pass swinging it out, incomplete. The Chargers will have to kick the football away.
Ball is thrown to the outside, not a well-thrown ball. Pelotowski tries to hit Della Volpe. Della Volpe really doesn't have a good shot at it. He was well covered on that by number 50. Mike Hayes brings up a funny situation for the Chargers as they are forced to punt for the first time. About 4 minutes left to go in this first quarter of football.
Keith Pelotowski is the Ansonia punter, and he'll be standing at about his 35-yard line. Back deep, Bill Capello for the Trojans.
Capello deep to receive.
Pelotowski gets it off, and the ball takes an Ansonia roll as it gets inside the 20-yard line. That's where the Weston Trojans will go on offense. Marcus Matroni almost in on the block of Pelotowski's punt.
Down at about the 14-yard line.
Buddy, both teams during the week, they had an opportunity to practice right here at Jestow Field on this artificial turf, but I don't believe anybody provided them with snowy conditions during the week.
No, this is something that they're going to adjust to, and they've done very well. I don't think it's affected the footing at all in this football game. It's a very light snow, and it really hasn't had any effect so far.
First down at the 19-yard line for the Trojans.
Double pass. Screen.
Woo! Dembski with the football. And they'll try to get Dembski the football as many times as possible. This is a quick Weston team. John Pacheco on the tackle for Ansonia.
They do an awful lot with the football. They throw it up every play, and they're doing an excellent job of trying to get to the outside. Here, Dembski just takes the throw from the outside, and then all the rest is his own as he just cuts inside for about 5 yards. Excellent first down play by the Weston Trojans.
Second down, they have a 2nd and 3 coming up, and this time they do hand off.
Carried by Chris Hess.
That was to the running back in their offensive scheme of things. Chris Hess, a 5'8", 170-pound senior.
Come with a little bit of an option look here. He's got a read on the end as he tries to ride inside. He gives him the football, and he picks up about 2, but not enough for that first down. A little bit of the veer out of the eye, or a little bit of that freeze option that they're trying to run to try and create some running lanes.
Johnson along with Scarpula on the tackle for the Chargers. We're late in the first quarter here. Ansonia leads it 7-0. Class S title action. Taylor Moore going in motion. Dean Moore trying to get it outside and completes it for the first down. Taken down there by Sharkey. Glenn Johnson, the receiver.
That's the Weston first down.
Did a good job of coming on the option ride, then pulling the ball and throwing to the outside receiver who was coming on a little slant in, catching the football for the first down yardage. And that's Glenn Johnson, number 18, who made the reception. A junior 6'1", 165-pounder. He shuttles plays in and out for that Weston offense and has very good speed, challenges them on the perimeter, and is able to get into that secondary.
Ball at the 36-yard line. Moore is under a rush and just fires it out, trying to get it off and trying to avoid the loss.
No receiver in the area, and Moore does a good job running for his life as he gets inside pressure. He'll just throw the ball away before he is hit and dragged to the ground. That was Scarpula who was after him, number 62 for Ansonia, the senior 6', 215-pounder. Had a pretty good beat on him, forcing him to throw early.
Ball at the 36-yard line. 2nd and 10 for Weston. Pitch out. Dembski with the football. Coming up to make the play, though. Brian Sharkey from his monster back spot for a big loss for Weston.
Sharkey does a good job on the option, just coming up to the outside, taking pitch. They do a good job of containing the quarterback as Moore comes out on the lead, pitches the football as he's drilled by Sean Thomas, and then outside Brian Sharkey right there has got a piece up. Dembski drags him to the ground before he gets help from Burkowski, who's in late. FJ late with that, but excellent pursuit by Ansonia. They close that lane right down, brings up a big third down here in 15.
Well, they bring in Sharkey as the nickel back because Kevin has really not been playing defensively for Ansonia in this football game. Dean Moore has to throw, gets it out there. It is picked off by Ansonia. Sharkey. And Sharkey has the football at about the 35. It is the Ansonia Chargers football.
Moore is throwing that football as if it's wet. He does not have a good hold on it. Again, he just floated it out there, threw it right to Sharkey. You'll see quarterback here wearing gloves. That may have a bearing on it, but he doesn't really set himself. He just throws the ball out, well overthrown. This primary receiver looked to be Dembski there, and then Sharkey just standing there, bringing the ball back to about the 35-yard line. Ansonia with great field position, their third possession in this first quarter.
Well, Peletoski wants to air it out on first down and gets it out to Sharkey, and Sharkey is hammered first by Mike Hayes, and coming up also is Bill Capello from the secondary. This is a touted Weston defense, buddy.
Tried to get the screenplay as there are about 30 seconds left to go here in this quarter. They try to get the screenplay, and it's defensive end. Mike Hayes right there along with Hill, dragging the receiver Sharkey down before he is able to get any yardage. Actually lost about 3 or 4.
So it's a 2nd and long for Ansonia. And a draw play. Sharkey finally taken down by Reese.
They've run this draw play all year with great deal of success. Peletoski stands back and gives the ball to Sharkey. Excellent, excellent yardage inside as this should bring it into the first quarter. Excellent run by Sharkey, close to that first down yardage.
And we played one quarter here on the campus of Southern Connecticut State University. The scene, just downfield. The light snow falling out there. Our first quarter score, Ansonia 7, Weston nothing. Welcome back, everyone. Well, we begin matters here in the second quarter.
Third down about 3 at the
And the action shifts to the part where the snow has had a chance at least to get to settle on that ground. The part where we haven't had that much action thus far. Kennebrew on the carry for the first down. Ansonia leads it 7-0.
Excellent shot of Kennebrew as he wraps the football up and just breaks the line of scrimmage. Picks up about 3 yards necessary for that first down. It's a big inside gain by the Bull as he gets that first down yardage, keeping this drive alive.
Tinney a wing to the left side, I formation for Ansonia. Tinney goes in motion on first down from the 22. A flag is dropped as Sharkey gets the handoff from Pelotowski. And the tackle made by Riley and Andy Reese.
We have illegal shift against Ansonia.
Ansonia not set on that shift, and they're going to get another 5-yard penalty. The Chargers tried to come with the draw again to Kevin Sharkey. They did a good job inside. Weston does of containing this. You'll see coming back and then a little bit of a draw play and good tackling inside as Sharkey is wrapped up again by number 66, Peter Riley, who's had a great first quarter of defense for the Weston Trojans.
Well, at about the 29-yard line, it's getting a little hard to see these big numbers here at Southern Connecticut. Pelotowski, a lot of time to throw. It is incomplete as he throws out over the middle at about the 10-yard line for Tinney.
Dennis Tinney, the intended receiver.
Pelotowski has all day really to throw the football. So he just sits back in the pocket and tries to hit Tinney coming across the field on a post pattern. Ball is not quite there. Dennis does a good job of trying to get down and to be able to make the reception, but the ball overthrown, and it brings up a big third down here for Ansonia. Excuse me, second down. I missed the penalty.
Timeout Chargers.
Ansonia takes a timeout. 2nd and 15 for Ansonia. And the football at the 29-yard line of Weston.
Little chilly up here in this open air press box. One of the great luxuries of the last couple years has been the enclosures of central Connecticut and the heat and the outstanding accommodations. It's a little nippy here today and a lot easier up here, though, I guess, than being in on the field with the snow.
11 minutes and 11 seconds to play here in the second quarter.
See the big guy in the center there, Coach Hunt, going for an unprecedented 3rd straight championship. He has done a tremendous job here at Ansonia with this football team. And when it's time to play in a championship game, his Chargers are always there, and he deserves a great deal of credit along with the rest of his staff.
Second down for Ansonia. Tinney goes in motion. Pelotowski looking to throw under a rush. It is picked off.
Go the distance.
Picked off by the Weston Trojans.
Kennebrew has got a shot.
And the Weston Trojans have the football inside the 35-yard line before he's taken down by Mike Diudo. Let's see who made the interception. 29, Dean Moore.
Ball was hung into the flat. Long way to go from that hash mark to the far sideline, and Moore comes right up and does a great job in stepping in front of the throw by Pelotowski, and then he's off down the sidelines. He's forced to cut back right here. Number 69 does a good job in forcing him back, Joe Flaherty, and then the pursuit catches up with him. Diudo with the tackle, but excellent field position by for the Weston Trojans here beginning this second quarter.
Ball at the 35-yard line. There's the pitch out to Dembski. And Dembski rambles for a few yards before he's taken down. First to get to him, Kevin Sharkey.
Kevin Sharkey making the play for Ansonia.
Dembski comes again in short motion. They just throw the ball to him. He's deep in the backfield just looking for a place to run. Doesn't put it away, but he makes about 3 yards on that carry, and he's done all the offense for this football team when it comes to running.
Ball at the 32-yard line of Ansonia. Dean Moore on a big intercept. Dean Moore, the quarterback, throwing it out. It is up for grabs. It is picked off by Sharkey. Sharkey trying to get the corner. And finally takes it out of bounds on the far side of the field.
Correction, Moore's back.
Moore ran him out of bounds, but Kevin Sharkey right there on the interception. Again, not a well-thrown football as you watch. Quarterback now does not throw it. He lofts the football. Sharkey has excellent coverage downfield, takes the ball out of the hands of the receiver, number 31, and then goes to the far sideline, bringing the ball back close to about the 24, 25-yard line. With a clip, though, it is going to bring this ball back toward the Ansonia goal line. The intended receiver was Bill Capello, the junior 5'8", 150-pounder. Sharkey took the interception, or took the ball from him. Good return, but the clip is going to bring it back inside the, looks like the 10-yard line.
Ansonia operating within the shadow of their own goalpost now.
A lot of whistles here, Edward, as referees are going to have a little meeting at the middle of the field here to determine where the ball will be spotted and whether it is a first down or it came after. It's going to be 1st and 10 for the Chargers.
First down for Ansonia as they want to go to that wishbone. They give it to Sharkey. Sharkey off the right side, but he is taken down by Eric Albert.
Albert on the tackle. Gain of 2, 2nd and 8. Ball's at about the 16-yard line.
Just a straight-ahead play as they come out of the bone. Sharkey with help from his 2 lead backs before Albert makes the play. He's a senior 6'2", 215-pound football player playing in his last game for the Weston Trojans.
Wishbone for Ansonia at their 15-yard line. Second quarter action. They give it to the second back. That's Tinney. And Tinney tries the center of the line, close to the yardage for the first down. The Chargers would like to get some better field position.
Tinney came in there very quickly as he just comes on the counter and then comes through the middle. Excellent blocking along the front by Burkowski, Pacheco, and Crowdy as he picks up very good yardage close to that first down before he's dragged down by Andy Reese.
3rd and about a foot for Ansonia, operating out of the wishbone. Peletoski, that is Tinney. And Tinney, I believe, has that first down as he slides off the left side. Capello from his safety spot, free safety spot on the tackle for the Weston Trojans.
Lead blocks by Sharkey Kinnebrew. Brings Tinney that first down as he picks it up right around that 25, 24.5-yard line and keeps that drive alive, and it gives Ansonia some room away from their goal line. After that interception by Kevin Sharkey took the scoring opportunity, the Weston Trojans away.
Wishbone for Ansonia. Sharkey taken down by Dean Moore.
Kevin Sharkey.
Ansonia is running that football methodical 4 or 5 yards. Sharkey just comes again with the lead blocks of Tinney and Kinnebrew. Kinnebrew has been doing an excellent job all day blocking. Picks up 5.5 yards, and a big second down now for the Chargers right around the 31-yard line.
Wishbone for Ansonia. Tinney is stacked up in the backfield. Marcus Matroni from his nose tackle position on the tackle.
Matroni has been giving the offensive line some fits here in this first half. He's been in the backfield a couple of times. Here he just slides by the block of Crowdy and then breaks through to pull Dennis Tinney down for a big loss, bringing up a 3rd and throwing type situation here at about 3rd and 6, right around the 28-yard line.
Single back, that is Bull Kinnebrew. Peletoski, time to throw, winds up, throws it downfield for Sharkey, and it's caught. Kevin Sharkey. Sharkey brings it inside the 20-yard line, finally taken down by Dean Moore.
That should have been intercepted. There were 3 receivers around Sharkey. Sharkey is able to come away with the football, almost the touchdown. Peletoski has good time, does not throw the ball far enough. You'll notice the 3 receivers little short, they both go up, and Sharkey ends up with the football. Big catch, reception, excellent throw from Peletoski.
A touchdown saving tackle by Dean Moore. Ansonia has it at the 17 of Weston. I formation, Bull Kinnebrew off the left side. The Bull inside the 15-yard line. Stopped by Capello in the secondary.
And a 4, 2nd and 6.
Kinnebrew coming off that left side for good yardage on that first down carry. Picks up about 5. Brings it down to around the 11-yard line as the Ansonia football team smells another touchdown here. They want to get into that end zone before the half.
I formation, they give it to Sharkey. Sharkey off the right side. Powering his way for what I believe is another first down. It is. It'll be a 1st and goal, I do believe. Pete Riley on the tackle for Weston.
Sharkey goes over that right side. Kinnebrew again leading along with Tinney. You see a great block there by Johansson along with the rest of that offensive line. Dayuto on that side, bringing him another 1st and goal.
1st and goal for Ansonia as they go to that short yardage offense, the wishbone. Sharkey angling off the right side, inside the 5. Josh Jacobson on the tackle for Weston.
Sharkey has radar as he comes around that corner, just waits for the opportunity, and then he just cuts back inside for about 5. Watch him follow Kinnebrew right off Kinnebrew's block before he's wrestled to the ground by Jacobson, but not before he gets down close to the 4-yard line. 2nd and goal for the Chargers.
2nd and goal at the 4. Ansonia would like to get in.
Nothing fancy here. They're just coming right at him.
Sharkey again off the right side. Sharkey, touchdown Ansonia. Kevin Sharkey.
Sharkey again off that right side. He's made a living following the blocking of Tinney and Kinnebrew along with his offensive line as they have been able to get outside, coming into that end zone with another touchdown. Follow Sharkey right in. Look at Kinnebrew looking for someone to block. He kicks him to the outside. Sharkey's across the goal line.
Oh, the big play in that series, of course. A 3rd down pass from quarterback Keith Pelotowski to Kevin Sharkey that brought it down to the 17-yard line.
Somebody moved. Somebody moved on Ansonia, and that will bring this back. Looked like someone on the left side, either Burkowski or Pacheco, was moving before the snap of the ball, and Ansonia will have to do it all over again.
Procedure against Ansonia on the extra point attempt. 5-yard penalty, moves the ball back to the 8-yard line.
You ought to break out into a chorus of White Christmas here, Edward. It is beautiful here.
Well, they're not too sad about things as you get a look at the girls dancing.
Oh.
Moran puts up the 14th point for Ansonia.
Weston 0. There are about 5 minutes to play in the
And with our score, Ansonia 14 and Weston nothing. Let's take this time out. Welcome back, everyone.
Chris Kinnebrew to kick off.
It is getting very, very cold here at Gestow Field, as if it weren't cold to begin the football game. Kinnebrew just squibs it downfield, and it goes out of bounds, and that'll go 5 yards against Ansonia, and Kinnebrew will kick it off from his 35-yard line.
I think it's gone past cold to frigid.
We have an open press box here, and by the way, this is a temporary press box in Southern Connecticut. The field was just opened up last year.
Actually, this year, really, it got its first real good use. It's an outstanding facility, and I know everyone at Southern has to be very proud of that. While we mentioned that, we'd like to just pass on our condolences to the family of Doc Moore, who passed away last night. Doc Moore was a big part of everything that has happened here athletically at Southern Connecticut, a great gentleman and a friend, and we're certainly going to miss him. He was a great contributor to the Southern Connecticut State University athletic program and academic program.
Kinnebrew will be kicking off from his 35-yard line. I sound cold, it's because I am. Woo! It is covered by Weston at midfield.
Great job by number 68, just getting on top of the football, or Jacobson, I think it was, who just got on top of that ball as it hit him. And
Pete Riley.
It was. Okay, Peter Riley, because that ball hit him as a line drive, and he covers it right at midfield.
So the Weston Trojans.
Here's Kinnebrew on the kick now with about 4 minutes and 50 seconds left. Kinnebrew hit the ball very high. The ball will just careen off of number 66 Riley, and he gets right on top of it there for the recovery. As we got a major shift here in Ansonia, Mike Diudo just went with the shift as they went to a triple spread. They're just moving everybody out. They're starting to open up their bag of tricks. They're down 14-0 here before the half. They would love to get into the end zone with some type of score here to get back in the football game. But that was an attempt to just take everyone and just move them to the flat areas and then snap the football. We'll see what they do here as they come to the trips to this near side.
1st and 5.
Here they go with it again.
Weston.
I love it. I love it. Ansonia's done a good job of just taking care of it as they come with a wide screen.
That's to Dembski, and Dembski has some real estate in front of him. Randy Dembski inside the 20-yard line. Touchdown, Weston.
There's a penalty flag out there, Edward. We'll see what it is because it came way into the secondary, and it is going to, we'll have to see who it is against, but it came in the middle of about the 20-yard line. We've also got another one here, which will be a clip, I know, so it's going to bring it back. There's a holding here, and that will bring the play back. You'll see they scatter everyone. It becomes a fire drill. Moore just takes the ball, throws it out to Dembski, and then he gets a pretty good block and breaks through here. You'll see the clip coming right where that head is. You won't see it, and it will bring the ball back. Dembski going into the end zone on an excellent 45-yard play, but all for naught. Ansonia's going to have to make a little adjustment here on that because that brought about a little bit of a concern in the secondary and not a real good attempt by Ansonia to cover that.
Well, anyway, it's a 1st down for Weston, and they have the football at the Ansonia 34-yard line.
Freddie Giardini, was keeping the time on the field, is doing an excellent job of relaying the time to everyone here as the clock, as Eddie said, is out, and Freddie is on the field right at the down markers and keeping well track of that time.
Well, again, the spread formation, and now there's going to be a penalty against the Weston Trojans as Taylor Moore moved.
Taylor Moore was into the blocks and off early before the snap of the football, but they are just moving everyone out. They're taking the 3 offensive linemen, 2 guards, tackle, and a center, or the ends, and they're just bringing them to the perimeter. Guard goes to either side along with the tackle and the ends. You see that shift, and there's Moore, who is off, along with the outside receiver, too, who went, bringing that procedure penalty, and Weston back with the ball.
And Dean Moore sets up as if he is in punt formation. He's now standing at his 50-yard line. 1st and 15. And Moore winds up, throws downfield. A home run toss out there. It is up for grabs. A wild scramble. It is an incompleted pass.
Not the way they're signaling. Somebody got it there. Incomplete.
Intended for Dembski. We have a penalty marker down.
Again, Ansonia sending 5 people at the quarterback. He just back there throwing the ball really up for grabs. Not a good job in coverage. That's almost like that Hail Mary play. Just throw it up and hoping one of your guys catches it, as they almost do right there. But you're going to get a roughing the passer, and that's going to be a 1st down for Weston, as they'll move down inside the 25-yard line to about the 24. This has been the wildest series that we've had all year, Edward.
I don't know what to expect next, buddy.
They're spreading you, and they're just throwing. The wide side is really uncovered. They've got their 5 defensive people right over the football, and they really don't have anyone outside to the perimeter other than the linebackers in the secondary. So, and especially to the Ansonia sideline, if they can get the ball out there, they've got a lot of places to run because there's not a lot of Ansonia coverage. About 3 minutes and 44 seconds left to go here in the half.
3 minutes, 44 seconds to play in the half.
1st down. And again, they go to the spread.
If you look to the far side, Sean Thomas is the only guy out there. They've got a lot of room out there, and here they're going.
Pressure on the quarterback, Dean Moore. He gets it out there. It is caught, I believe, by Capello. If it's caught for a loss on the far sidelines. If he held on.
There's one good thing about this offense, because with the snow out there, you can get down in the huddle and draw the play a lot easier, because they're really playing street football here. They're just going right or left with the ball. One receiver to either side, and they're just trying to get to the receiver and let the blockers in front of him create a lane. But it's just like in the backyard here, and you got the next one, Edward. Bring your play in, and we'll see how it goes.
Dembski comes into the huddle with the lineup, and I am befuddled.
They're back to regular football here.
And Dean Moore winds up, throws downfield as a receiver out there. Is it a reception? It is. First down inside the 10-yard line for the Trojans.
That time the quarterback went back under the center and threw the ball very well to the outside. Defensive back saw it, was not able to adjust to the ball. Moore sits back and just throws the ball right to the out-of-bounds mark for the first down. Taylor Moore will bring in the ball, the rereception there. Had pretty good coverage. Looked like Dennis Tinney on coverage, but it is a first down catch. Taylor Moore with a great reception, the senior 6', 170-pounder. We'll see if they can get in by running the footballs. It's first and goal right now.
8-yard line, first and goal at the 8. Quarterback is Dean Moore. He's looking to throw as a receiver out there, incomplete. It was Dennis Tinney on the coverage for Ansonia.
I've got to believe that the Trojan offensive group does not believe they can run the football. They feel they are only going to score by throwing it. They're at the 8-yard line, and all they want to do is throw. They run the run and shoot, and that's a basis of their attack, but their running attack has been negligible, and they feel right now that the only way in is through the air. And they've got to get in right now just for some confidence to show themselves that they can score against this Ansonia defense.
Wide receivers, trips to the right side.
They got nobody in the backfield.
Dembski throwing out. It is picked off by Ansonia, and Ansonia's dodged the bullet. Tinney, or is that Sharkey?
You'd have to guess with number 25 there that it would be Kevin Sharkey, as he just comes across the field and pulls the ball in. Again, they're throwing a long distance across the field. Doesn't set very well, and then Sharkey comes right into your picture, and we'll just take the ball right away from Taylor Moore, who was trying to come across the field. Sharkey does a great job. You see number 20 there signaling him to get down. That's Robbie Clark bringing the ball to the 20-yard line. About 2 minutes and 30 seconds, Edward.
Sharkey with the handoff, straight handoff.
Sharkey, the ball carrier.
The Chargers now dodged another bullet.
Timeout for Weston.
Timeout taken by Weston here as they want the ball back, but the Weston Trojans have done a great job in really moving the ball. They just can't get into the end zone, and they have not, their quarterback has not really, when it has been important, set himself in throwing the ball to an open receiver. As that time they had 4 receivers in that corner of the end zone. Sharkey just came across, picked off the ball as it floated across, and stays in there, bringing the ball out to the 20. As you see that snow coming down, it's a little bit heavier, but it's still, they only predicted a dusting here. It is not more than about, less than a ½ inch, but starting to mount up.
3 minutes and 15 seconds left here in the first half of play. Jestow Field, campus of Southern Connecticut State University, and this has been a wild and woolly football game. And Steve Golden promised me that I would be slightly confused when I saw his team go into some of their offensive sets. He hasn't disappointed me.
Well, a lot of teams have used that. They use it more as a kind of trick play rather than a base of their offense, but Steve has put that in as a base of the offense, and it's worked for him here in this second quarter of football.
Wishbone for Ansonia. There's the pitch out. Dennis Tinney.
Oh, a home run.
Dennis Tinney, 40.
Bye-bye.
Midfield, 40-yard line, 30, 20, 10, touchdown, Ansonia put it up on the board.
29, Dennis Tinney.
Dennis Tinney just broke to the off-tackle hole and went untouched down this near side of the field, the western side, all the way from the 23-yard line. 77-yard gallop by Dennis Tinney into the end zone. Little pitch, Kinnebrew Sharkey, and there he goes. He breaks the seam. There's no one on the corner, and Dennis Tinney will go 77 yards. An excellent run. Puts Ansonia out in front 20-0, and the Trojans unable to come with the touchdown, and now the turnaround, and they are down 20-0.
It'll be Nick Moran attempting the point after. The snap.
Fire drill.
Kevin Sharkey will just try to throw it out there. It's picked off, but you can't run it back for any points. And the extra point is no good, but Ansonia leads it by a score of 20-0.
Get the heat fired up in the truck, guys. We're coming down. It is cold up here, and I'll tell you, it's a lot warmer down in the Ansonia side of the field with 20 points on the scoreboard. Weston has just not been able to crack the goal line. The Chargers have, and they really now are in command of this football game, as the conditions now are going to help determine the ability of a team to move the ball. Without the ability to run the football, I don't think Weston has got an opportunity to score 20 points. You've got to be able to run the ball now, and it is getting tough out there. The field creating a little bit of slippery conditions.
Well, they brought in Moran to kick off, and he gets it deep. That is Dembski. Dembski decides to hold it himself, and the big running back is finally upended at about the 25-yard line.
Dembski on the kick return.
Good kick down the center of the field. Watch Dembski as he comes here. He'll look to throw the ball and then puts it away. Does a good job getting back to around the 25-yard line, and the Trojans offense will put the ball in play with about 3 minutes left here. A little less than 3 minutes to go in this first half of CIAC championship football.
Steve Scarpula made the hit on Dembski. First down. My teeth are chattering. Moore throws it out to Taylor Moore, his twin brother, and it is and Taylor just simply drops the ball at the 30-yard line. It'll be a 2nd and 10.
He's taking the gloves off as he was unable to hold on to that football. Throwing attack is going to get tougher and tougher here as the afternoon wears on. Got to be able to catch it and throw it, and it is very cold, and quarterback now is going to have more and more trouble trying to hold on to the football as he's already got gloves on.
Capello out to the near side. Dean Moore throwing downfield is picked off by Ansonia. Dennis Tinney.
He who lives by the pass will die by the pass. The interceptions are just rolling up here for the Weston football team. Again, Moore tries to roll to the outside, does not throw well. He throws the ball up just for grabs, and Tinney just sitting back in the zone, waiting for it, brings the ball back down around the 20-yard line, and the Chargers looking to just put this game out of reach in the first half.
Ball at the 25-yard line. Pelatowski looking downfield. It is incomplete. He was going to Delavolpe, his tight end.
Delavolpe, the intended receiver. 2nd and 10.
About 1:50 left to go here. Plenty of time for the Chargers as Pelatowski just sits back in the pocket, has a great deal of time, and then just doesn't throw the ball very well as he really overthrew Delavolpe. Delavolpe never had a shot to catch the football as he came from his tight end position across the field on the seam.
So it'll be a first down for Ansonia at the 25 of Weston. Late stages, under 2 minutes to go here in the first half. That scissors play. And that is Tinney with the football, and Capello doing an excellent job of keeping Tinney from the outside. Bill Capello, an outstanding player for Weston, 5'8", 150 pounds, junior free safety.
They come with the scissors. They've had great success all year on it. Tinney comes through, but Weston does a pretty good job coming up and closing it off. Picks up about 3.5, 4 yards on the play, and a timeout taken here by Ansonia, as they would like to get another 6 onto the board. They are up 20-0. They certainly have done a good job in getting into the end zone. They have made the big defensive plays in keeping Weston out of the end zone. That's been the difference here.
That timeout is charged to Ansonia.
1:09 left to go in this first half. As you see the Ansonia Pom-Pom girls who will be entertaining you at halftime, and their certain goal right now is just to stay warm.
And they'll be slipping and sliding out there. The girls have found a rather dry part here at Jestow Field. And if anybody can find us some heaters quickly, we'd be most appreciative.
I'll take about just a little heat from my feet.
My feet are frozen. Second down, 2nd and 5. The football at the 20. 1 minute, 9 seconds remaining. A fake scissors. Pelotowski throwing out. Delavope, touchdown, Ansonia. Duncan Delavope. Duncan caught his first pass of the season last week against Naugatuck, and that one for a score. And Duncan again on the reception for the touchdown.
They come with the inside fake to hold, and then Delavope just comes off the tight end position straight to the corner on the corner route for the touchdown. Excellent throw by Pelotowski. 26-0 here, and this game is out of sight right now. They are not, Weston is not going to come back in the second half with the field conditions the way they are.
Wishbone for Ansonia. Ansonia wants to get it to 28. Pelotowski under a rush. And incomplete as he throws it out to Brian Johansson.
Extra point attempt failed.
Ansonia leads it now 26-0. We've been advised by our director in the truck, and he is in that warm truck in back of the stands. He's in the truck. That we will not have the halftime festivities because we want to get our camera people. They are out in the elements, and we want to get them in the truck for halftime. So we would hope that our Cable 10 Sports viewers understand why we will not have the halftime activities. Dembski with the football, trying to get outside, but he won't be able to get outside of Scarpula.
Dembski on the return. Scarpula running him out of bounds. First down and 10 for Weston.
Randy Dembski on the season rushed for over 1,000 yards for Coach Steve Golden's team.
Ball is pitched back to Dembski as he comes to the near side, and one thing you don't want to do is irritate the fellow team that you're playing against. Holding that ball out there and taunting people is not going to get Mr. Dembski any friends, and liable to get him a few pops as he comes through that line.
On the option, Dean Moore taken out of bounds. That's Pacheco.
Dean Moore, keeper. Pacheco making the tackle. Gain is about 3 yards, 2nd and 7.
And the line of scrimmage is the 43-yard line. Second and 6. On the option, Moore for some good yardage as he gets close to the Ansonia 40-yard line.
Moore on the carry.
So Coach Steve Golden, buddy, is going to an awful lot of offensive sets. Now is getting the option game going.
Certainly has. Here they just try and come to the outside to fake, and then Moore turning the corner for excellent yardage on the option as he comes down for about the 42, 43-yard line here. Excellent run.
22 seconds left in the first half. I'm informed by
42-yard line.
Our spotter, Brad Chernovitz. Once again, scoreboard clock that has been knocked out of commission here at Jestow Field on the campus of Southern Connecticut State University.
22 seconds to play in the first half.
And the announcement by the PA announcer. The lights have been turned on before the start of this football game. That was one of the many reasons why they chose a site such as Southern Connecticut State University. And of course, we also should mention, buddy, that 3 of these games this weekend in the state finals are being played at Ken Strong Stadium in West Haven, where they also have the lights and they also have the artificial surface. Well, Weston's going to go to the spread. Dean Moore throws out. It is picked off. That looks to be Johansson. Brian Johansson on the intercept.
Brian Johansson on the interception.
Johansson just sits back as the ball is thrown. He just steps right up there in front of the intended receiver and then brings the ball out with Megan. They try to get the ball to. Johansson picks it up, and right at the 41-yard line, he's brought down.
That's the final timeout.
Ansonia takes a timeout as they're going to try one more play, a possibility of getting into the end zone again. Less than 20 seconds left to go here in this first half. Nothing has gone right for the Trojans as their offense has just come up with turnovers, not been able to put away the touchdown as they've been down inside the 10, threw an interception, threw another interception into the end zone. Brian Sharkey has a couple of those, and really they have not done a good job in finishing off the drives as they move the ball but not been able to get it in.
First down for Ansonia. Just seconds left here in the second quarter. Ansonia leads at 26-0 shotgun. And Pelotowski throwing out a shotgun, winds up, throws downfield. It is picked off by Weston. Dennis Tinney was the intended receiver. He comes back and plays defense. It was Glenn Johnson picking it off for Weston.
Pelotowski got drilled as he released the ball right there into the midsection. Does not get distance on it, and it comes up short. Tinney there to make the tackle, but Pelotowski is down as he was whacked as he released the football. There you see him. Coach Della Volpe with him along with the training staff. This possibility of a loss of wind as he was exposed and got hit into the center midsection. You see as he released the ball, he's going to get hit pretty good right there, and he is open pretty good, and he will get hit right into the stomach area by, looks like Maroney there, who got him, number 51. And there he is up and off under his own power. Excellent to see.
That's Weston's final timeout.
So Johnson intercepts Pelotowski, and Keith walks off the field under his own power. And we have had a wild and woolly first half of football here at Jestow Field. The whole day, buddy, has been wild and woolly. Number one, there was no expectation of snow at this time of the day. The snow was forecast for later on today, and yet it rolled in before the beginning of this football game. First down, Dean Moore on the option. And Ansonia has seen the option before.
That should do it.
That should just about wrap things up here in the first half.
That's the end of the first half.
Thank goodness, because I'm going to have to regroup. And before we come out in this second half of action, our halftime score, Ansonia 26 and Weston nothing. And we'll be back with a few comments right after this. Welcome back, everyone. Once again, we want to remind our Cable 10 Sports viewers that we will not be able to have the Ansonia Pom-Pom girls here on at halftime. We want to get our crew inside. They've been out in the elements, and we want to get them back in the truck so at least they can dry off somewhat. Our halftime score is Ansonia 26 and Weston nothing. Ansonia scored in the first quarter on their opening possession, made it 7-0, and then tacked on the 3 touchdowns in the second quarter, and that's where it lies. Ansonia 26, Weston nothing. We'll be back with our second half kickoff right after these messages. Welcome back, everyone, and we're ready for second half action in this Class S CIAC state title game. We are on the campus of Southern Connecticut State University at Jestow Field, a snow-covered field. Ansonia will receive the second half kickoff. Dean Moore, one of the tri-captains for Coach Steve Golden's
Number 29,
Trojans,
Dean Moore to kick off.
Will be kicking off. Dean does all the kicking for Weston. He's their quarterback, deep back on defense, As Coach Golden told me during the week, he does just about everything except drive the team bus. And you never know what to expect after one half of football. You can expect just about anything from the Weston Trojans. Well, it's a short kick, fielded by Clark, Robbie Clark. And Clark spins his way close to the midfield line before he is snapped back by Mike Hayes. Ansonia will get the football, excellent field position to start matters in the third quarter.
Try and come across the field with a short kick. Clark right there does a good job, and then he takes off where no one is. Good job containing right here by number 21. Then he gets help with the tackle before Hayes drags him down. Ansonia in good field position to start this second half.
Bull Kennebrew in motion. And the give is to Tinney. And Tinney fights his way for some hard-fought yards before he's taken down by Hayes and Capello.
I'd be very surprised if Ansonia does much more than run the football this second half with a 26-point lead. The ability, I think, to just drive this team off the ball as Tinney just takes a dive straight ahead for about 4 yards. And also to eliminate some of the time, just trying to control the game and to keep the clock running.
Lacko out to the left side, wishbone for Ansonia. And I believe Weston has been drawn offside.
So Mike Barbaro there signaling the offside. The inside of that interior, that Weston football team is going to cross the neutral zone right there. Creates that offside penalty, brings up a second and short for the Chargers.
Ball now at the 43-yard line of Weston. Ansonia in the wishbone. Lacko out to the left side. Second and short. There's the pitch to Sharkey. Sharkey trying to get outside contained, bounces off the tackle, and it's going to be close as to whether Kevin has picked up the first down. Coming up, Dean Moore, an outstanding player defensively for Coach Steve Weston's club.
A little bit of a pitch to the outside, and Sharkey takes the football and picks up the first down yardage. Just Kennebrew with the lead block right there. Good block on Peter Riley, allowing Kevin Sharkey to get to the sidelines and to pick up that first down yardage.
And he picks it up the football at the 42-yard line of Weston. First down, wishbone for Ansonia, trying to ground it out and eat up some clock. Dennis Tinney cuts back in, and the junior running back has about 7 yards on the first down carry. Allegretti along with Reese, the backers, on the tackle for Weston.
Officials timeout.
Again, Tinney will come to the far side with Kennebrew and Sharkey leading him. They're just running, looking for a place to cut back. Tinney does, picks up about 6 yards on this. Before he's finally dragged down, he finds that little seam and does an excellent job of getting good yardage on the first down carry.
So it'll be second down and 4 for Ansonia. Football at the 35-yard line of Weston, just underway from here at Gestow Field in the third quarter. Ansonia leads it 26-0 in this Class S title game. I formation. Bull Kennebrew into the secondary. The bull is loose. Bull Kennebrew dragging tacklers inside the 10-yard line.
Kennebrew.
Finally taken down by Johnson and Riley.
Kennebrew comes on a little backside handoff. You see the guard coming through tackle with good blocks, freeing Kennebrew into the secondary, and he is down inside the 10, inside the 5 before he's finally dragged down. Riley from behind with help from Johnson, Glenn Johnson, and Ansonia knocking on the door again.
And Sharkey on the carry inside the 5-yard line on the first and goal behind Kennebrew.
Gain of about a yard.
Riley on the tackle. Riley's been in on a lot of tackles for Weston. 6'2", 190-pound junior defensive end. Second and goal. Ball at the 5-yard line. I formation. The pitch, Sharkey behind Kennebrew, and he's taken down again, shy of the goal line.
Sharkey again on the carry.
Eric Albert along with Reese on the tackle. So Weston is stiffening
Third
up.
goal at about the 4-yard line.
Politowski just comes with a pitch. Again, Kennebrew leading as they try and spread him out a little bit. They're out of the ball. Sharkey looking to cut back inside. Good job containing by Weston as they keep him out of the end zone, bringing up about a 3rd and 5 here for the Chargers.
Ansonia back to the bone. Politowski wants a throw. Touchdown, Della Volpe. Out of the wishbone.
Della Volpe on the reception.
Della Volpe again wide open in the back corner of the end zone as he just comes off the tight end position. Fake inside to try and hold, and you see Della Volpe just widening as he gets to the outside there and into the back corner of the end zone for the touchdown, his 2nd one of the day. And Ansonia now with a 32-0 lead beginning this 3rd quarter.
Della Volpe, the 3rd touchdown on the year.
Earl to attempt the extra point.
And Moran
Kick is no good.
wide to the left on the extra point attempt.
Score remains
Ansonia leads it though,
Weston 0.
32-0. The second half kickoff they took at the 49-yard line and down the field for the 5th Ansonia score. With a break in the action, we'll take this timeout. Welcome back, everyone, from just downfield, campus of Southern Connecticut State University. Nick Moran kicking off and getting an end over end in the vicinity of Dembski. And Dembski advances the football up the center of the field, close to his 30-yard line.
Brian Sharkey making the tackle.
Brian Sharkey on the tackle for Ansonia.
Dembski comes from the far side into the center of the field, trying to get into that middle return. Does a pretty good job getting the ball back close to the 30-yard line, where the Trojans will start with their first possession of this second half of football. They have got to do something spectacular here. They are way out of this game, and right now their offense has been cranked up to get them some drives, but not any points, and they need to make some serious yardage and to get a couple of touchdowns very quickly if they hope to get anywhere back into this game.
Dean Moore, the quarterback, rolling and being dropped.
Dean Moore.
Mike Diudo, 6'5", 260-pound senior defensive end, and will he ever be sorely missed next year by Ansonia?
Quarterback comes on the reverse, trying to run the option. He just tries to duck back inside, Dean Moore, and has no place to go as he is corralled and wrestled to the ground for no gain, bringing up a 2nd and 10 for the Trojans.
Line of scrimmage to 31. Moore pitches. Dembski tries to get outside. Johansson first had a crack at him. A check that Brian Sharkey was the first to try to get to Dembski, and then Tinney finally on the tackle for Ansonia.
We have an official's timeout.
And you see Tinney, pat Sharkey
No gain
on the back.
Third
A job
10.
well done. That secondary has done the job for Ansonia. Kevin Sharkey now inserted on a nickelback in passing situations. Basically, Kevin, with that strained ligament in his knee, has basically been going on offense. And how Ansonia got him ready for this game is another story, because Kevin, during the week, did not practice. There was some concern in the Ansonia camp that he would be able to go today. Moore on the handoff. That is Dembski. Play is ruled dead after Dembski picks up a few. It's Sharkey getting the initial hit. Dembski picks up about 4 on the play.
Dembski does a lot of running, gets very little yardage. Sharkey will come up right here and just hit him right in the numbers right there and just drive him back. Excellent job by Sharkey from the corner position. 4th down, the Chargers involved in a change now as Weston is going to punt the football.
And Moore gets it off. It's a low kick. Fielded at the 35-yard line by Sharkey. Sharkey check that Tinney, Dennis Tinney with the football.
It's going to be a clip in there also, which will move the ball back. Came from the near side on the return as Tinney tried to come to this near sideline. Someone from Ansonia was detected throwing a clip and will bring the ball back, as you see the referees conferring there, but it will be against Ansonia. You may be able to pick it up here as Mike Barbaro signals the clip and move the ball back. Tinney takes off here and it will come to the right of the picture. Right there, involved in there, was the clip on number 53, I think it was, for Ansonia, bringing that ball back.
So the Chargers will set up shop at about their 20-yard line. They lead in the football game 32-0. This Class S title game. Just outfield, the campus of Southern Connecticut State University. I formation for the Chargers. A give to the Bull. And the Bull straight ahead.
Kennebrew just comes again on the play that they ran for the big yardage earlier in that first drive as a penalty comes in there in the middle of that. Kennebrew just comes on the inside handoff, little trap play. Gets about 6 yards before he is met. And we'll see what the penalty is now as Mike Barbaro is going to signal a personal foul against the Chargers and against the Trojans. It will wipe it out and they will replay the down, or it came after, so it will just sit where it is, second and about 4 yards.
The officials, of course, trying to keep control in this football game and do not want to let anything get out of hand here.
With the score 32-0 now, they're just going to make sure that nothing gets out of hand.
Second and short for Ansonia. The Bull again. Bull Kennebrew, midfield, down to the 40-yard line, dragging tacklers with him. Bull Kennebrew. Mike Hayes finally gets the Bull down, but the Bull was moving.
Kennebrew again on the trap play, the inside handoff. You'll see him just come break the line of scrimmage. No one really there. He breaks a couple of tackles and then just uses his leg power and upper body strength to get down to about the 37-yard line before Hayes drags him to the ground. And you see a lot of guys there for the Weston team that are not really looking to hit anyone.
First down for Ansonia. Bull again. They want to give it to the senior running back. Ansonia just powering their way now. Hayes along with Hess on the tackle, wearing down the Weston defense. Ball at the 33-yard line of Weston. Third quarter action. Just outfield the scene. Sharkey. Riley on the tackle. Along with Brian Sotier, 5'11", 170-pound junior down lineman. Loss on the play. That'll be a 3rd and 6 for Ansonia, the line of scrimmage. The 34. Wishbone, they send Kennebrew in motion. A flag will be dropped. It'll go against Ansonia as Peletoski winds up, throws downfield. It was intended for the Bull at the 10-yard line.
Kennebrew, the intended receiver. Penalty markers are down on the play.
Ansonia is going to get a penalty. Brian Johansson moved before the snap of the football. 87 just backed up a little bit before the snap. It'll be a procedure penalty as the pass from Peletoski Kennebrew not able to get to it. Good coverage by Mark Linier, the junior, 6 foot, 145-pounder down in the corner. Bring up a 3rd down or 4th down as the Trojans will not take the penalty. Bring up a 4th down from about the 33, 34-yard line.
So Ansonia in 4th down territory. Move Sharkey out to the left side and Tinney out to the right. Bull Kennebrew the lone setback. They screen it to the Bull. Bull Kennebrew on the loose. 20, 15, inside the 10. Touchdown, Ansonia.
They run the screen pass to Kennebrew, and Kennebrew just sat, waited for the football, and then just took off 34 yards into the end zone. Great run by Kennebrew as Dennis Tinney there with him. Watch Kennebrew if you can see him in the bottom of your picture. Look at him. He just comes and just sits right, waiting for the football, and then he just does the rest himself. Breaks 2 tackles right here, about the 30-yard line, and then is down the sidelines into the end zone. Excellent 34-yard run by
Ansonia leads it 38-0. Sharkey holding. Moran to attempt the point after.
32 seconds remaining.
And again, Moran having some difficulty as the line drives it off to the left side.
in the parking lot. You want to come up here and watch? Straight out here.
There is the extra point attempt by Moran.
Right along the road.
Score remains at Ansonia 38, Weston 0. About 3.5 minutes.
And that's about the only thing that has gone wrong lately for Ansonia's. Bull Kennebrew on a 34-yard scamper on the screen pass from quarterback Keith Pelatowski.
First one, and you'll never find it. I'm not going.
On the kickoff.
Moran will kick it off end over end. Coming down to Dembski, and Dembski, is he going to throw it back? He tosses it back, a little bit of trickery. That's the Capello, but he ain't going nowhere. Loose football, and Ansonia has it. Moran fell on the loose football.
Capello's fumble recovered by Ansonia.
Weston has been going to this. You see the ball kicked.
And a penalty marker down on the play.
Throws the ball back to this near side, and then the
Personal foul at the end of the
attempt to
play.
run the ball that's knocked loose right there. It's going to be recovered by Ansonia, and they are again setting up shop around the 20-yard line. We'll see what the penalty is right here.
Well, it's going to be a personal foul against Ansonia. That's the preliminary indication.
15-yard penalty, personal foul.
Back in the last spot, close to the road.
But Ansonia will have the football.
Down at 25.
That'll set up a 1st and 25 for Ansonia. The line of scrimmage
Ball's at about the 33-yard line.
at the 33-yard line of Weston. Ansonia leads it 38-0. A single back offense.
Oh, I love it!
This is Mike Diudo.
A Nebraska play. I love it.
And I knew from Coach Hunt that they were going to work it. Of course, Ansonia would have liked to have gotten Diudo into the end zone. Coach Hunt had alerted me to the possibility. What you saw, Pelatowski dropped the ball to the turf.
Puts the ball to the ground right there, and it allows the tackle to come by, pick it up. Nebraska used this against Oklahoma back a few years ago, and Diudo picks up a few yards on it, but little razzle-dazzle from the Ansonia camp.
Ansonia is allowed to have a little fun themselves. Kevin Sharkey, and he is hammered and then taken down again. It was Dean Moore applying the second hit. Pete Riley also in on the tackle. Taylor Moore also in.
Come with the pitch to the near side as Sharkey trying to get around the corner. Excellent job containing by Taylor Moore as he drives Sharkey out of bounds, along with help from his brother, Dean Moore. And it brings up a big third and about 22, 23 yards for the Chargers.
3rd and long, I formation. Pelatowski sitting back there, throwing it out as a receiver out there, incomplete at the 5-yard line.
Pelatowski's pass intended for Dennis Tinney.
Dennis Tinney was the intended receiver. An excellent coverage by Weston.
Pelatowski now will let the ball go. Tinney right around the 5-yard line, unable to get it. And if you can get a shot, Ray DeFrancisco, the athletic director at the far end of the end zone, is starting to sweep the lines a little bit. Great shot down on the far end if you can get it after this play.
4th down for Ansonia, 4th and long. Fake scissors. Pelotowski wants to throw, gets it out, incomplete. It would have been enough for the first down. Weston will take over on downs. Pass was intended.
The intended receiver.
Johansson
takes over the ball. 1st down and 10.
And Weston will take over on downs. And have we ever seen it all today?
Pelotowski now with a lot of fakes in the backfield and then just tries to throw the ball deep. Has the receivers just out of the outstretched hands right there of Johansson, unable to get it. And Weston now will take over on downs around the 33, 34-yard line.
Ball at the 32. Dean Moore gets it out, incomplete. The Chargers are going to be looking pass on every play. Mark Listowskis on the coverage for Ansonia. And Dembski was the intended receiver. And with this break in the action, let's go to our regular weekly feature, Coach's Tips with John Bud Chernovitz.
Today we want to talk a little bit about forearm and the use of the forearm in defensive line play. All of the defensive players are allowed to use their hands, one thing that is not allowed on offense. And we try and teach all of our defensive players to be able to use a forearm in playing off the offensive lineman who is attempting to block them. Forearm is a very simple instrument to use. It comes with your body, and it is used by just placing it up under the shoulder pads of the offensive player. This tries to control him, to slow down his momentum, and to allow the defensive player to control him and to find the football. There are a number of drills we teach with this, but we just want to show you how the forearm works, and Jeffrey's just going to show you how we use this. The forearm up under the shoulder pads and controlling the individual. And that's basically all it is. You can do a lot of dummy work with this, but the repetition of the practice is very important. You want to step with the same arm or same leg as you use the forearm. And one of the things that's important for a youngster is to be able to not only use his right arm in throwing the forearm, because most individuals are right arm or right-handed, but also to be able to come and use that left arm. And that requires a great deal of practice in timing to eliminate that feeling that you can't do it. You've got to practice it. Forearm is very important in playing football because it helps that defensive player control the offensive man. We hope you've enjoyed the series. We hope we'll be back again with you next year and pick up where we left off. We'll see you. Thank you.
Welcome back, everyone. 2nd and 10 for the Weston Trojans. They have the ball at their 31-yard line. Late stages, 3rd quarter. Dean Moore from punt formation throws over the middle. It is caught. A reception, a great catch by Dembski. Barrett went for the interception, and Dembski ended up with the football at the 47.
At about the 47-yard line.
I think right now Weston would feel a moral victory just to get into the end zone as they trying to get some offense going, and that will bring the 3rd quarter to an end and get a shot of Ray D down in the far end zone as we go at this 3rd quarter. Job of an athletic director is never done.
Well, in the meantime, Bud, we have concluded matters here in the 3rd quarter, and our score is Ansonia 38, Weston nothing. Welcome back, everyone. Dean Moore winds up, throws downfield. It is almost a completion. Dembski was the intended receiver. It went off Tinney's hands, and then Dembski almost ended up with the football. It'll be a 2nd down coming up for Weston. You just see Jack Hunt.
The big guy is going to take his 3rd straight state title home to Ansonia. And there's Ray D. Job is never done as the athletic director, as he is involved in just trying to keep the lines clean a little bit and stay warm.
Ball at the 47-yard line. Weston Trojans, 2nd and 10.
A reverse. Watch this one, folks.
Capello with the football, and he's got a lot of real estate in front of him. Capello finally dragged down by Burkowski. A first down for Weston.
You got to love this Weston football team because they give you every look possible. This time they come on a wide reverse, getting the first down yardage as they go all the way across the field. As you see motion now to drag that secondary with them, and then back comes number 31 on the little pitch, gets outside of Thomas, and then gets down the field for about 20 yards. Capello, the junior, 5'8", 150-pounder, with an excellent run before F.J. Burkowski drags him to the ground.
No backs in the backfield. That is Capello in motion on the 1st and 10.
Looks like Ansonia's got it as they tried their own little Nebraska play.
Dean Moore
put the ball
to the ground, but
Chargers read that one very well.
Ansonia, having run the play, picked up the ball.
Here it is. Watch the quarterback now. He puts the ball right down, and by the time one of the Weston people goes to get it, Ansonia's already recovered. Gotta love this type of game here.
Substitute.
And Weston with an awful lot of substitutes, and Ansonia, I'm sure, is going to be reciprocating. This game is just about over. It's been over for some time. Ansonia leads it 38-0 on their way to their 10th title in CIAC playoff action.
31-yard line.
This is their 12th appearance in the state finals. Their 10th title. This will make it their 9th in Class S. They won one in Class M years ago against the Seymour Wildcats.
I wonder whether they'll play the 2 night games in the state championship series tonight or whether they'll postpone until tomorrow.
First down for Ansonia. And Peletoski wants to put it up. Hook and ladder.
Hello.
Hook and ladder. Kevin Sharkey shaking and baking. 40, 30, 20, 10. Put it on the scoreboard. And that'll be the final score for that varsity team, I'm sure, Buddy Chernovitz. You won't see that varsity out there again.
For the touchdown.
I think Ansonia just said to Weston, hey, we can play. If you want to play, we'll play razzle-dazzle too. The hook and ladder, just the throw. Last go, we'll pitch the ball to Sharkey, and off they go to the races.
It was off to Eric Lackel. Caught the pass, the old hook and ladder. The pitch out to Sharkey, and Kevin Sharkey, as you see him running
Weston
for
is
the
saying
end zone.
from the sidelines they had made their substitutions and that they weren't too excited about that play as the Weston football team had substituted all of their people, their second unit of players. Ansonia still with their first unit.
That's why I'm sure, Buddy, that you will not see that varsity out there on offense again for Ansonia.
Maybe we shouldn't have seen him on that play.
Meanwhile, Moran again on that extra point that Ansonia just has not been able to get down today, and Ansonia leads it 44-0.
You got to love the fact that the Chargers are come after you. They just come after you and they don't quit. And boy, if you're a coach, you got to love that type of football team because they just don't let you back up. Once they get you down, they bury you. There's no question about who the winner is.
Moran will be kicking off for Ansonia, end over end, coming in the direction of Capello. Capello knocked down at about the 25-yard line. For some time now, we have not been able to see the yard markers here.
And true to the word, Edward, there is an entire new group of Ansonia defensive players out there.
Ansonia with the JV outfit there on the field.
First and 10 for Weston at about the 29-yard line.
PA announcer says it's the 29. That's good enough for me. Fourth quarter action, Just Dow Field, Southern Connecticut State University. An encroachment to call against Ansonia.
5-yard penalty, first and 5.
The second unit out there for Ansonia, and that looks to be the first unit for Weston. Quarterback is Dean Moore. Moore on the option, rolling left, pitches. Dembski, hammered, taken down.
Dembski.
Mark Listowskis in at the monster back spot.
Listowskis on the sub.
And no gain on that play. It'll be 2nd and 5 coming up for Weston. Ball at the 34-yard line as we wind the clock down here. The state finals in our Cable 10 Sports high school season. Incompleted pass. The flags are dropped on the play. The intended receiver was Capello at midfield, and that might go against Ansonia.
It's going to go against number 43, Christian Harris, who's going to get a bump on that coverage as he was very tight on the coverage. And referee felt a little too tight. Bring up a 15-yard penalty and a first down for the Trojans as they want to get into the end zone right here. Edward, while they got a moment here, we ought to thank the people for allowing us to come into their homes again this year. You and I really enjoy this, and we hope that the fans enjoy it as much as we do. And again, thank you for allowing us to come in on Sunday nights or Monday or Friday to bring what we consider to be some of the best high school football in the state to you.
And on our Cable 10 Sports Valley High School football game of the week. This week, of course, the Class S final. That's Glenn Johnson on the receiving end of Dean Moore's pass. Almost breaks out of the pack. Finally taken down by Brian Halleck. And it's another Weston first down.
I'll tell you, I don't know why the Weston coaching staff was upset about Ansonia playing their first club, because they still got their first offensive unit in the football game. The Chargers do have their backup defense, their young people in there, so I don't know what the big concern was, because he was yelling when Ansonia ran that hook and ladder.
Dean Moore back on first down. Throws it out. Incomplete.
It's completed. We got a skip
It's
ball.
an interception.
Yes.
Harris.
Christian Harris stayed on that. The ball ricocheted off someone in front of him, and he just stayed with it and picked up the interception and brings the ball back around the 30-yard line. Christian Harris, a sophomore, 5'5", 146-pound running back and defensive back, does an excellent job staying with that and getting the turnover for the Chargers. And I got to feel that's the 6th or 7th interception. We don't have anyone to keep statistics, but boy, I'll tell you, the Chargers have their share of interceptions today.
Ansonia might have had a school record here today, buddy, for interceptions. At least 4 that I could recall. Anyway, first down for Ansonia. Second unit in there, the cornerback, as they give inside. The quarterback is a sophomore slinger, 6'2", 180-pound Rich Lester.
Seven minutes left to go in this football game. Still a long way to go.
Seven interceptions. That's what Brad is
writing 7. I thought it was 7 minutes. There was the 7th interception for the Chargers.
That may be an Ansonia school record. A loose ball on the snap from center to Lester.
Would have to possibly be a CIAC record for the playoffs. 7 interceptions in one game.
Number 12, Richard Lester, now at quarterback.
It'll be a third down coming up for Ansonia, as Ansonia has won another Class S title. Wishbone for the young Chargers. Quarterback is Lester. The pitch. And the running back tries to find his balance there. Number 41, for Ansonia.
The ball carrier that
Ted
time.
Spock in at running back. And Spock is a junior.
4 yards, 4th and 4.
Chargers are bringing in their punting unit now on that 4th down.
Pelotowski, the punter for Ansonia.
Keith Pelotowski comes back on the field because he is the Ansonia punter on special teams. And a snap from center, a low one. He gets it out of bounds and gets off the punt. And fielded on the other end and crunch.
Dennis Tinney with a career hit right there on the tackle.
Fielding the punt.
Pelotowski does an excellent job fielding the football. Now watch Tinney right here. Bang. Gets some help, but Tinney with the first pop.
With a break in the action, let's take this timeout. Welcome back, everyone. The line of scrimmage, the 36-yard line. 4th quarter action about the midway point. Ansonia has this football game safely tucked away. Incompleted first down pass play from Moore to Dembski.
2nd and 10.
Tri-captains for Weston, Reese, Dembski, along with Dean Moore for the '89 season.
Ball is underthrown again by Moore as he tries to get Dembski down the sidelines. Dembski unable to hold it. 5 minutes left to go here in this football game, and 5 minutes away from the Chargers just taking that 3rd title back to Ansonia, or 3rd title in Coach Hunt's regime. Their 10th overall, an outstanding program, great tradition.
Moore winds up, throws it out to midfield. Incomplete. It was intended for Capello. Sturgis
Makes it a 3rd down there.
in the area for Ansonia.
Very tough to hold on to that football, as you saw. The ball just come right through the hands of number 31 Capello there. Just unable to hold it. It is very cold, obviously, and right now those gloves probably are a lot more slipperier than they should be.
Of the game.
Quarterback unable to get the ball to his receivers where they can hold on to it, and that puts that throwing game in jeopardy. They have not been able to move that ball since the 2nd quarter.
Back to throw again, Moore. And is it almost picked off again for Ansonia? Ryan Baraga playing center field. And, Buddy, I believe Weston might have set a record this afternoon for attempted passes.
They may very well have. They certainly have thrown the ball. I would bet they've got under 9 or 10 running plays in the entire game. And their running attack from the beginning was something that they did not feel they could do very well, and they certainly have attempted to throw the ball almost on every down.
Well, it's a 4th down from the 37-yard line. And Moore, who is the quarterback, back to punt, now running the football. And he'll be upended, way short of the yardage needed for the first down, upended by number 55 for Ansonia, and that is Mark Pulkinen.
1st down and 10 at the 40-yard line.
Ball just goes right through his hands. It's not a bad snap. Again, with the gloves and the ball, unable to hold on to it, and rather than kick it, he tries to run the ball back up the field. Stopped short of that first down here as referee is going to signal 4 minutes left to go in this football game.
4 minutes to play. Both benches are being advised that 4 minutes remain.
So let's pick up some of these young Chargers on offense. Lester is the quarterback, the big fullback. That is Fry. And, Buddy, you and I saw him in Ansonia's early games on Valley Cablevision. And Fry is a 5'9", 165-pound sophomore fullback.
Many of these young men will be opening the season next year for the Chargers, as Ansonia will graduate a number of seniors, and these young men right now are looking for a spot on that next year's football team, possibly to be back here 1 year from today to play in a 4th title game.
All in all, you talk about the seniors, Buddy, and what a group for Coach Jack Hunt. 16 seniors. Lester gives it off. Swinging wide to the right side for Ansonia is Jamar Kelly in at tailback.
No gain.
And bringing up no gain, 3rd and 5 for Ansonia as we just wind things down here on our final telecast on our Cable 10 Sports Valley High School football game of the week. It's been the Class S championship game from Jess Dow Field right here on the campus of Southern Connecticut State University. Pitch as a flag is dropped. Kelly angling to the right sidelines.
Penalty markers on the play.
That may go against Ansonia. Buddy, while we have an opportunity too, let's thank the site director as we get a replay.
Outside on the pitch, there's a penalty marker down. Does a good job driving forward. Runs very hard with the football.
Let me get some credits in here now. Ray DeFrancisco, of course, the director of athletics here at Southern Connecticut. Thank you, Ray, for the accommodations here. All the sponsors of Cable 10 Sports, our Valley High School football game of the week, could not obviously have done it without you. I'd like to thank the production and the camera crew, led, of course, by our producer, Liz Kennard, and a special note to that production, to that camera crew, buddy, because they are out in the elements today. It's been snowing throughout the football game, and they have manned all the cameras. And we'll get to a couple of other credits in just a couple of moments. We wind things down to the 1989 Scholastic football season. Lester, a draw action. Jamar Kelly on a 3rd and long brings it close to an Ansonia first down. They're signaling first down.
First down, Ansonia.
Draw play again. They ran that earlier to Sharkey, this time coming straight forward and breaking some tackles, showing his ability to run for Ansonia. Jamar Kelly, great job, great run. As you see, one of our cameramen there.
Gary Peterson. I never quite saw Gary in the heavy clothing until today. Didn't recognize Gary when we first came up here. Fry on first down off the left side. Dan Polly on the tackle for Weston. Also like to thank, while we have an opportunity, Buddy Chernovitz, of course, our 6th year working together here at Valley Cablevision, our Cable 10 Sports game of the week. And of course, filling in for you one game this year, Buddy, when you were unable to make it. Were you in the Pittsburgh area that week?
Flew to the Pittsburgh area.
Fran Cirillo, I'd like to thank you.
Did a great job, Fran. Thank you. And maybe next year when I take off to Pittsburgh, you'll be back again.
Jamar Kelly on the sweep to the right side. And let's not forget our director.
We could forget him, but we won't.
Ron Karka. And all the fellas in the truck. Ron, Walter, Jerry, and Greg Kashuba. Greg Kashuba filled in during the year on occasion. 3rd down coming up for Ansonia. Just winding things down. Never had the advantage of a scoreboard clock here at Southern Connecticut. Ansonia just running it on the ground. Another flag is dropped. Fry off the left side, taken down by a couple of the Trojans.
Sean Thomas, the ball carrier, with penalty marker down on the play.
Brian Hegna, one of the seniors for Coach Steve Golden, in on the stop. And just seconds remaining here. And Buddy, finally, you have to thank, and I would like to thank the coaches and the directors of athletics. Trying to locate which camera person that is. Is that Jesse? Yes. Jesse Thompson.
All right, Jess. 5 minutes in heat.
Buddy, I can't say enough about the coaches that I have dealt with during the year, the directors of athletics. Thank you, gentlemen, for providing us with all the information to do these telecasts. Inside handoff, nothing fancy. We just, Ansonia just wanting to wind down the remaining time here.
And Edward, I have to thank you for making this job so easy with all of the work that you do. That people just behind the scenes do not see. You just work at it and take tremendous pride in bringing this game to people in the Valley every week. we're about out of time.
And did I thank our spotter? Our cameo spotter today, Brad Chernovitz. That's it. Ansonia, the Class S champions from here at Jestow Field. Ansonia 44, Weston nothing. We will be back. We've got a presentation to make. Our Fitzpatrick's Player of the Game Award. Stay with us. For the year 1989. Once again, the final score here at Jestow Field on the campus of Southern Connecticut State University as the snow falls here. Final score, Ansonia 44, the Weston Trojans nothing. And on behalf of Buddy Chernovitz, Ed Clemens saying goodbye, everyone.